Hi, I'm Kathryn. I'm a disabled, neurodiverse, black trans woman. I'm also a Green Party politician, despite some people's best efforts. And unlike some politicians, I'll try to keep my speech fairly short today. So the worst thing for me about the failed GRA reform was not after tripping over so for the worst thing for me with the failed GRA reform was that I can't be legally recognised as a non-binary person in this country. It wasn't even that I have to be judged trans enough to get the M off my birth certificate that's wanted me for my life. Don't get me wrong, those are terrible, and I will fight with everyone here to get those changed. But it was the goal of this government that has left thousands of trans people waiting with their lives on hold, and they pretend that 3 more gender identity clinics will help anything for getting trans healthcare in this country. 3 new gender identity clinics that were already planned, but Liz Truss said that we should be grateful. It won't even be a drop in the ocean at this point, and it's a problem that this government has caused in the first place by whittling down the NHS. The solution is right now as well. GP-led care. There's no need to prove our transness to anyone to access treatment. Cis people are given the same treatment every day without any questions of their gender. The government's current goal is to police trans lives. That goes for trans care at least as much as it does for gender recognition. A judge can't tell you who you are. A doctor can't tell you who you are. Only you can tell your story and have the strength to be who you are in spite of them. Some of you might know by now, but it looks like I have a legal case. When I was prevented from being a candidate in Bristol's local election for Bristol City Council due to me putting the female on the census, it felt like too much. It felt like I was defeated. For a time I lost hope. The one thing I wanted was a chance to be a city councillor, and I was taken away from me because I dared to represent myself with my truth. And that is appalling. This isn't unique to the Green Party. Across the political spectrum, transphobes are embedded into politics. I know I say this with a certain privilege, but don't give up. They want us to be gone from public life. I know I won't give them that satisfaction. So I'm staying in the Green Party to fight the institutional transphobia now. So hopefully all trans people can find a political home in the Greens without fear. My best wishes go to trans people in all the other political parties who are fighting the same kind of fights I am. Because trying to make spaces anti-transphobic shouldn't be a political position. No saying that, I feel like I have to say how over a decade of Tory government has hurt us all. I don't only have to prove that I'm trans enough to change my gender marker and access healthcare. I'll also soon have to prove I will soon have to prove I'm disabled enough in a PEP assessment to assure I have enough to simply live. The people that are supposed to be in charge of equalities in this country say there's no systematic racism in this country. and that transphobia should be a protected characteristic. They are talking about religious exemptions for ban on conversion therapy. Who do you think is carrying out this abusive practice? This government's history on trans people, on LGBTIQA plus people in general, on black people, on disabled people. Well, we should just call it what it is, a eugenics program. For them, time never moved on from the 1940s. We stand today as a reminder to the people on that street that we do exist. And while we're here, we need to say that we won't put up with any more discrimination, and that we need healthcare for all, including young trans people. I want trans liberation, and I want it now. What do we want?
Trans liberation!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Trans liberation!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Trans liberation!
And when do we want it?
Now!
Thank you.